Tonight we're going to be looking at a knife. I wanted to talk to you tonight about this knife. This is a knife that is in the process of becoming a knife. Years ago, back in the 70s, I decided I wanted to make a knife. And I started out with a piece of steel, bar stock. I don't know what it was. You guys that are knife makers probably know. It was like 440 or 1040 or something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was just a rectangular block of steel. And I started cutting on it, and I started grinding on it and sanding on it. And as you can see, it's not done. But the blade is, I don't know if you can see this very well or not, but this has a taper to it. And then there's some serrations, if I can get it to focus. Some serrations on the top here that I put in because I thought, that's kind of cool. And then the handle itself has a taper in thickness. It's thicker here, and then it tapers down at the end. It's fairly symmetrical across the base, and it has some cutouts here, and it fits my hand very nicely. And then I drilled some holes in here, and these holes are this size because I had some brass rods. I think they were brass at that time. A friend said, here, you use these. So I drilled the holes the size of the brass. And these 3 holes here, I have no idea why I drilled those like that, but they're there. They don't have to be used for anything when the handle goes on, but they serve the purpose, if nothing else, of making the knife lighter at this point. So here's the deal. I would like to finish this knife and pass it along to my son, but I don't know how to harden the steel. It's never been hardened. There's no sharp edge on here. I mean, I have ground it down to a pretty thin edge, but it's never been sharpened as such, so it wouldn't cut anything. It's never been hardened. It's never been tempered. So what I would like is some comments from any of you guys who are knife makers who might be willing to help me out and either tell me how to harden it and temper it, or tell me where I can send it to get it hardened and tempered, and about what it should cost. And then after that, I would like to make a really nice handle for it, probably out of some kind of exotic wood, perhaps. Anybody want to take on that project of helping me out with information, or if this is something you do, if you could give me an idea of what you would charge me to finish it, harden it, put an edge on it, temper it, and make a really nice, cool wooden handle for it, so I can pass it along as an heirloom to my son someday. That would be great. So anyway, that's where we are. Whoever ends up doing this, if someone does, I have no problem with you drilling different holes in here for the handle, because none of this is going to be visible anyway. So and most of this has a fairly good smooth edge on it. So I mean, there are some scratches on the blade, so some of that would need to be revisited, but let me know. That's my knife. That's the only knife I've ever made, and probably the only knife I ever will make. So that's it. Stay safe. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't, and we'll just talk to you later. Thanks.